Welcome back to Mixed Bag Fishing. We're going to show you 2 easy ways to prepare kingfish for consumption. So the first will be sashimi. Come on, it's the best way to showcase the quality of the fish. You can complicate it or you can keep it as simple as possible. We've prepared it without the bloodline. The biggest thing with preparing sashimi is to learn to cut against grain across the sinew as much as possible. If you have too much long sinew, it's going to be tough. So what we're trying to do is break that grain up, try and break the sinew up so it's not too chewy. Don't cut it too fine. You need to get a little bit of tooth feel. It's not a carpaccio, it's to showcase how good this fish is. So you want to chew a little bit. So it's simple cuts. Again, the same as the preparation in the fillet. You're trying to make clean, simple cuts so you get this nice polish on the fish. So my cuts are about that thick for this kingfish. For each fish, it depends. You'll just learn once you start eating them. So for me, it's whole blade, 1, 2, and 3 slices. What that does here is this exposes as much flesh as possible that if you want to dress it, it still holds the dressing. So the cleaner the cut, the cleaner the leading edge is, and it leaves a polished finish, which is what we're trying to achieve. So once they're cut, you lay them out as you're cutting them, so that when you're presenting them, it's quite simple. You're just picking them up in the same way and lay them out still nice and tight so that you have to pick each piece up. Once it's sliced and presented, you can dress this how you want. At this point, that's the preparation. The rest is your personal flavor. For me, might be a little bit of really high quality soy sauce, or if you want to keep it European in profile, you just salt and olive oil. Lemon juice is enough. It's a Japanese method. Obviously, the more and more you practice this, the better it gets, and the less you have to do. So what we're left with is that top loin part that we went through in the filleting. This is the premium showcase part as far as cooking is concerned. The other bit is the wing. Now for me, off the bone, I cook into a pan and with butter or oil or whatever your fat needs to be. But with these parts, the wing part, anything on the bone with skin and so on attached, I'll cook on an open charcoal. This is a hibachi style grill. You can do it at home in the Weber, but basically it just means you're cooking them a little bit longer and it releases all the collagen and all those beautiful sticky bits that you pick through like a chicken wing. So the first one being the fillet. I just used a cast iron pan on these hibachi grills, which are great. Touch of olive oil to start, nice and hot. Little knob of butter. Salt on the fish. Skin side down. I keep that a pretty intense heat on the skin. Obviously it depends on what fish you're cooking, how big this kingfish is. A small one, you want to cook it pretty quickly. For the loins, I cook it to about medium. I don't cook it all the way through. It's not sashimi, but it's also not completely cooking it all the way through like you would a blue eye. This is in order to keep it, I guess, still moist and fresh and clean, that you still pick up those clean flavors. All right, so once you've got a little bit of heat into that, you can see it starting to permeate up to the top of the fillet. All you're doing into a colder area of the pan, you're flipping it just for a little minute, just to get that heat onto the bottom side. Okay, so from here, it's had 10, 15 seconds on the other side. It's done. Now for the wing, it pretty much can go straight onto the grill. You don't need oil because there's already fat inside, well, under the skin. I choose an area that's not absolutely ripping hot. I tend to just be on the outside part of the grill, just so you get enough cook time to get the smoke in there, to get it to slowly cook. Again, I liken it to a chicken wing. So think of cooking on the bone. So I'll grill this skin side down for probably 4 to 5 minutes. Same intention, just a little 1 minute on the open side, just to keep the heat coming back from the other way, and then you can serve. So that's the preparation of the grilled top loin and wing of the kingfish. Still applies to the bottom line. The other wing, obviously. For me, some steamed rice and some greens, lemon and salt, and that's a beautiful lunch with dinner. So that's 2 easy ways to prepare kingfish. I hope you enjoyed back at home.